Is the United Nations going to go the way of the League of Nations? There was a fear of that when Trump announced his board of peace, his billion-dollar board of peace. Do you, in your own experience in analytics, given what you've just said, which is the UN is just no longer present anywhere, it's a big building in two countries, is it defunct?
Not yet. Not yet, simply because although the United States has basically shown no interest in using the United Nations for purposes of peace and security, there are a group of middle powers which by themselves are unable to make much difference in the global order, but collectively still carry weight. That includes the European Union, but it also includes a lot of the BRICS countries. Certainly Brazil, South Africa, India, as well as other middle powers like Mexico, Argentina, South Korea, Indonesia, Egypt. All of them are still invested in the UN. But most importantly, what I call disenfranchised 2/3 of the world, which is those small countries which otherwise have no agency on their own, but find a voice in the United Nations simply because the numbers game plays out, as it does in any democratic institution, need the United Nations. Otherwise, their interests will simply be steamrolled over by the great powers. So I think at the moment, a large part of the world still thinks that for want of a better arrangement, the United Nations is the only workable and mutually acceptable arrangement. The problem is that the big powers, which were tasked with running that institution, ensuring peace and security, are ambivalent about it. Yeah, and therefore we have to see where it goes, what happens. But what we can certainly say is that at this point of time, it's ineffective in really discharging its responsibilities to maintain peace and security. And I'm not just talking of Iran. Look at Ukraine. You don't see the United Nations there. Look at Gaza. The UN is barely there. And a few other conflicts that have happened around the world too, the United Nations has not really been able to do much.